Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Firstly, thank you very much for your amazing work that you sent in yesterday. Some fabulous pieces of work. Great work on the maths particularly, and also some of your plans are coming together really nicely for your inquiry poster, of which I'm really looking forward to seeing half completed today. So I'm just going to go through the timetable for today with you. So we've got yoga with Mr. Meek. So it's quite nice to actually see a friendly face that you know. So it's Mr. Meek having a good go at yoga, which is not Mr. Meek's forte. So he's pretty brave that he's had a go at this and he's willing to share the video. So hats off to Mr. Meek. It'd be fantastic if some of you can do it. Yoga is a very unique activity, very relaxing activity. If you've never tried it before, highly recommend it. Give it a go. It's a really nice way to start your day. If you haven't already, once you watch my video, what I'd like to then do is, so I'm looking at the timetable. This is a suggested order. Remember, you don't have to do this in this particular order. Whatever suits you and your family best. Okay, you do it that way. But you've got your dots and dashes activity. If you click on the activity, I'll quickly do it now actually. Okay, you've only got the 5 words actually, so it shouldn't take you any time at all. So dots and dashes for those 5 words. Remember, you dot single letter sounds. If it's a digraph, which is when you've got 2 letters making a sound, you dash it. Likewise with a trigraph, if you've got 3 letters making one sound, you dash it. Actually, looking at these, we haven't got any split digraphs. They're mostly single sounds, and we've got a couple of digraphs that you might have to underline. And then I always like to use my fingers. Okay, so politics, alright, and then I count how many signs it is on my fingers, okay, which is 8, and then I write my answer in on the sheet. Okay, this of course will be sent to you, so you can write on the sheet, or you can write it on paper, whatever you prefer to do. For writing today, it's planning the build-up. If you haven't yet had a go at the writing, so I know yesterday was writing the opening based on the plan from last term, it's not too late. Okay, start today. These videos, I cannot emphasize how good these videos are. The reason why I haven't had a go at doing my own version of this is because these are so good. My video just wouldn't be up to this standard. Yeah, they're very professionally done. So watch the video step by step, pause it where you need to, and complete the activity with the teacher. So you're going to plan the build up of the video of the robin, and then on Wednesday or tomorrow you're going to write it up. Okay, so you know that planning is key. So it'd be fantastic. We see lots of planning for your writing today. For your reading comprehension, it's still looking at Philip Pullman's I Was a Rat text, which is a lovely text. And again, these videos from Academy are just great. Watch the videos, pause it, and it goes through step by step. It gives you a paragraph to read, and then you have a question underneath to answer. Okay, so it's answering questions today based on the text. Again, complete that on paper and send it in so I can see that. That would be amazing. Maths today, we're looking at unit and non-unit fractions. Don't worry too much if you don't know what that is. It will all become clear. I will do a teacher input, which I'm going to record, which I've partly recorded. I'm going to finish in a minute after this video, and I'll upload it for you so you can click on the link. Watch me teach, and hopefully it will help you understand and answer the questions on the worksheet. Just so you know, just a recap, particularly for year 5s, the difference between a unit and a non-unit fraction. A unit fraction has 1 as a numerator. So remember, with a fraction you've got a numerator at the top, and then you've got a denominator at the bottom. D for demon. The demons live below the surface of the earth, is what we always try and teach you to remember. So the numerator at the top will always be 1. Okay, that's what makes it a unit fraction. And a non-unit fraction has a numerator at the top which is more than 1. So 1/3, for instance, would be a unit fraction. So would 1/2 and 1/8 and 1/10 and so on. Okay, and a non-unit fraction would be any fraction which is greater than 1 as a numerator. So 2/3. 3/4, 5/8, and so on. Okay. Moving on, if you get the chance today, it'd be great if you can have a go, log on Timesaver Rockstars. I'm going to really try and push that this week. It'd be great if you challenge me. I will accept your challenge and do my absolute best to try and beat you. Not that I'm competitive or anything, but yeah, that'd be fantastic. You've got the other options as well. If you go out for support group, you've got Numbots, so you can practice your number bonds, counting numbers within 100. You've got 5 a day, which you could try as well. With daily activities, it's quite nice. And you've got to hit the button as well. Okay, so take your pick. But it'd be great if we are trying to complete, I'd say a target of trying to log on to Timesaver Rockstars at least 3 times this week would be amazing. You've got your spellings of the week here, so recapping from our spellings this morning, where you're doing your dots and dashes. Remember, your words are shun words, but IAN at the end, electrician, musician, and so on. So when you add IAN to the end of the word, IAN as a suffix, it then changes it into a noun. Alright, so electrician is a job, right, for instance, a musician, and so forth. 2 words a day to practice. Okay, if you click on strategies, it reminds you of the different strategies that you can use. We all have a different preferences. I personally, my 2 favourites are, I love the diamond, or it's sometimes referred to as the pyramid method, where you start with 1 letter, then 2 letters, and 3 letters, and you go until you build the word, and then you work backwards. It's really, really, well, I particularly find it really helpful. Also, hangman. Vowel hangman is fantastic, where you spell the word without the vowels and you put the word in, the vowels in after. That also really helps me personally. Okay, but have a go with different strategies, find what works best for you. Also, partitioning just works as well. So the word electrician, harder to say. I would cut it up. Electrician, and I just spell those in chunks and put it together. Your inquiry today, there's a video on there which I've made, a teacher input. It's a bit of a short one, this one, just carrying on from Mondays. But today you are making an energy saving poster using your plans and ideas from yesterday. So on my PowerPoint there's some top tips that you can include in your poster with regards to information, how to display your poster. Alright, so it's definitely worth a watch. And I'm afraid there's no catch up today because I am in school all day. I am recording this before I go into school, but I am in school all day, so I'm afraid there is no catch up, but it will be again on Wednesday and Thursday. But I'm very much looking forward to seeing all of your work. It might be today, but I'm hoping Miss Goal and Miss Whittle can help and check work when they're free this afternoon. However, I will be checking work, but it might be a bit later today. You might get a later response this evening as opposed to in the daytime because I'm at work. Alright, but have a fabulous day, everybody. Good luck with your work, and I will catch up with you again tomorrow. Thanks, everyone. Bye.